Hey everyone, I'm here to bring you the books that I read in August and the books that I plan to read in September. So here we go. The books that I read in August consisted of one graphic novel, which is Kill Shakespeare, and this is by, I think his name's Connor McCrary. I think his first name's Connor, and Ignore My Dog Barking. Yeah, that's okay. This is written by Connor McCrary, and it's kind of like a rendition of all of Shakespeare's work into a graphic novel, and I liked it. It wasn't the best graphic novel I read, but it was good for what it was supposed to be. It was what it was supposed to be. I wish it had a little more to it. I don't know how to explain it. You'd have to read it. I think you would know if you read it, but yeah. The next book that I read is Yancey's Fifth Wave. It was really good. I gave it 5 stars. It was really well written, kept my interest. I read through it really fast. It was amazing. Like, I can't even explain to you how good it was. You're gonna have to read it because it was that good. The next book that I read is Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins because I want to see the movie, so I decided to read the book first because it's what I did with the Hunger Games. And I definitely like the Hunger Games better than this, I think. I know a lot of people like this one the best, but I don't know. I like the first one better. But this one was really good, and I plan on reading Mockingjay soon, probably closer to if they make that movie when they release it. The next couple books I'm going to talk about I took out from the library, so I don't have them in a physical copy. So I'm going to just insert a picture in this area probably, so you can see them. The first book that I read was Forever by Maggie Stiefvater, is I think her last name, how you pronounce it. It's the last book in the Wolves of Mercy's Fall series. It was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. I think it ended the series really well. The next book that I read is Beauty Queens by Lova Bray. I thought it was really funny. I really enjoyed it, and I really recommend it. The next book that I read was The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat and Other Clinical Tales by Oliver Sacks, and that is a neurology book, and it is nonfiction, and it's a decent size. It's about 300 pages almost, I think. Yeah, it's 243 pages, so it's a good sized book for nonfiction. It took me a while to read just because it was a lot of information to take in, but I really enjoyed it. I found it very interesting, and if you're into that type of thing, you would probably enjoy it also. And then I read the first book in the zom-b series by Darren Shan. They're like short little books. I'll show you. Well, actually, if you'll see them in the TBR anyways. They're only like, I think they're only like 200 pages each, maybe. Yeah, about 200 pages each. They're really short, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good read. Read it in like an hour and a half. It was really good. And the last book that I read was Monument 14 by Emmy Leborn. And I really enjoyed that book. I cannot wait to read the next one. I know a lot of people had issues with it, but I thought it was awesome. It was completely realistic, and I kind of associated myself with all of the characters. I could relate to them, and I thought it was really well written. So good job, Emmy Leborn. This was really good. So that was all the books that I read for August, and now I will show you the books that I'm going to be reading in September. The first book that I am currently reading for September is this book, and it is The Curse of the Wendigo by Yancey, and it's the second book in the Monstrumologist series, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm about approximately 100 pages in, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I actually like it better than the first book that he released. I just feel like this one is much more well written, isn't as scatterbrained as the first one was, and I just like it. It's pretty good. And since I'm not going to have a lot of time to read this month between school and work, I decided since that's a really big book, I would take on a series of small books. So I chose the zom-b series by Darren Shan, and I read the first one in August, and I originally thought that I was going to read it in September, but I finished it early. It was the same with Monument 15. I thought I was going to read it in September, and I happened to read them both like within like a 2-day span, but they were really good, so it was okay. I'm going to be finishing the series, and this is the second book in it, Zombie Underground. There we go. I don't know how to angle this. Oh, there we go. Zombie Underground, and I can't take my finger off of this or it will show you where I live. So there we go. And the second book is Zombie City. To my knowledge, those are the only books that are in the series, so if you know of more, please let me know. But those are the only ones I've heard of, at least. So, yeah. That's all for this month, sadly. I wish I could read more, but I don't think I'm going to have time. So, that stinks. But if I do read more, you'll find out in next month's What I Read in September video. So, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you later. Bye.